back against your former team
Phillips.
have a day like this?
You know, yeah. I love it out here, and every time that we get to play them, you kind of everybody always wants to kind of stick it to their former team, and this is a great organization that we played against today, and just to be able to go out there and play against them and ended up having a game that I have, it was sweet. I loved it, but yeah, it was sweet.
On the pick six, did you know that you were? Go ahead. On the pick six, did you know that you weren't grabbed, touched at all?
Uh,
Or did you just get up with instinct and say, okay,
I
I got
didn't feel
another six?
myself get touched, so and we always tell them to make the rest make the decision. So I just got up and ran, and I knew when they didn't blow the whistle, I knew I was getting in the end zone. So
Can you just take us through from, you guys get the call from the sideline, your assignment there, what you're looking at from the interception and then getting in the end zone?
yeah, I don't want to. I can't give away too much, but you watch film the whole week and hope that you get the opportunity to to execute the way that you want to execute. So we got the call. I saw the formation, and I had a few options that I could make, and I just so happened to make the right option, and we ended up getting pressure on Herbert, which was our big focus all day, just get pressure in his face, and we made him make a quick decision, and Cook wasn't ready for it, and I was able to take advantage of it and go to the end zone.
What would you describe as the ability to close out a close game this week that maybe you guys couldn't do with Tampa or Dallas, whatever? What's the difference now?
Huge. Great teams win the close games, and we need to keep stringing these along. Early in the season, we were losing those. It was a mistake here or there, a few mistakes. But we knew that if we wanted to take this season where we want to take it, you have to win those close games. Because each year, teams that don't make the playoffs, they look back at it and they say, there were 3 plays in each game that easily could have went the other way, and we would have been in the playoffs. So we don't want to look back at the end of the season and say, we left it out there. And we want to be a team that plays 60 minutes or even longer, however long we have to play to get the job done. So that was a big focus for us, and we've been working on that each and every week. And it was great to see that we were able to do that today, and we got to keep doing it the rest of the season.
You're not in Foxborough. It's about 3,000 miles away from it. But when you ran into the end zone, it felt like you were running into the end zone at Foxborough. Just the fan support that you got from people traveling across the country
Yeah,
for you.
crazy, crazy. Catching the pick and then you're hearing screams like that. It was crazy. So I love the fan base out. I love the fan base out in Boston and Foxborough, and I'm glad that that they're traveling with us and supporting us still, because it's been a frustrating season, and I know that they plan to see the season go a totally different way than it's going right now. But to be able to hear that support and see those fans in the stands with all the jerseys on is real love.
Hey, John, you mentioned that the season maybe hasn't gone the way the fans hope, maybe you guys hope. But what do you think now? As you even up the record at 4-4, with what's ahead? What is this team capable of?
Yeah, I mean, we're capable of great things, but our main thing is we just keep our head down and keep working. We celebrate this win for 24 hours, and then it's off to go play the Panthers. I mean, they're a great team too. So we don't want to get too high. You never want to get too low. You want to stay in the middle of the pack and just keep your head down and keep working. So that's our mindset right now. Just celebrate this for today, and then it's on to the next. Because there's still a lot of mistakes out there that we need to get corrected.
After the game was over, who were some of the former teammates that you looked after, and then what was their reception like?
Yeah, it was great seeing my boys. Of course, the DBs and then the training staff and my guy Arthur, the player personnel guy, and just seeing everybody that I pretty much grew up with. It was great to see all those boys and just be able to talk about, the old times and them being genuinely happy for me. It sucks that they lost the game, but it shows how genuine it was, because they were happy for me and happy that, I was able to come somewhere else and still produce.
Adrian, Justin Herbert's 2 worst games as a pro have come against you guys.
You said what?
Justin Herbert's 2 worst games statistically have been against your defense.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain why?
Like I said earlier, I can't give too much away, but sometimes it's just the way the cookie crumbles. Sometimes you play against certain teams that end up they might have your number sometimes, and it's still early in his career, so ain't no telling what's down the road. But he's a great quarterback, and you know, he has a lot of good games left in him, and I love watching him play. Thank you, Oscar.